here's a nice bird, right? So here we have the body, the head, the beak. Here we have the elbow, the wrist, and the fingers. So if I were to draw it, I would do the same. I would have the body, right? And then I have the head, can have the beak, and then I have the wing, then the other wing comes out of the shoulder here. Big, strong wings. Might do a little darker to show some of the feathers. Then I have his great big tail coming out the back. And then I have the talons, great big talons. And then I'll have the fish inside. This fish. There, bring his wings out even more and make them really long and strong. Trying hard not to overbalance, make the wings too big for the body. Like so. That's a really great one. Give fish a little darkness here. Fill the sky. If you want to make a real action shot, you can have the water here below, where he's just come out of the water, having just dived into the water, and then you have the little drips of water coming off the fish as he flies away. There. Right? Hardworking eagle fishing. And the cow is one that you will need to practice. I find myself also a little frustrated at times. It's not to mean that I won't ever get it perfectly, but the more I practice, the better I get. and I'm going to make a brown cow. So the cow I think about as being fairly close to the ground, similar to the horse. It's going to have 4 legs and it's going to be walking, right? But the cow, because it eats the grass and when it's chewing its cud, it likes to lie down a lot. It tends to be lower to the ground. And the horse usually has longer legs because it likes to run a great deal. So the cow's going to have a neck that's going to be a wider neck than you would have for a horse. And then at the neck, you're going to have the head come out kind of like a rectangle, but it's a little narrower on one side than it is on the other. So just make it a little stronger so you can see. Right. And so the ears, one ear is going to come out on this side, and one ear is going to come out on this side, like so. And if you're going to have horns, they come out of the top of the head, like so. And then the legs don't come out here. They're going to come out pretty far back because the head has to be on the neck that's long enough that can reach the head to the ground to chew the grass. So the legs will come out here towards the shoulder. Like if you can see, here's the neck and here's the shoulder. So the legs, which are fairly skinny, will come out of, this one is from the back side. Right. And the cow has a cloven hoof, and they also have this sort of dew claw that goes out the back as well. So then we have the other one. You might not see the whole foot there. And then the back legs are a little bit trickier because the foot, like if we think about our foot, the cow's knee is actually over here. So here's the hip to the knee, but then it kind of comes down like so to the heel, which is just that part that sticks out the back, and then the foot goes to the ground, where you have then the cloven hoof again. Right? And let's put another one back here. Won't see it again because it's behind the other. And then here from the back is the tail to hit the flies. Right, so the cow has the, and here's the elbow of the cow that's connected to this. There. Make her a little fatter. And then we have the udder, which is underneath here. 4 teats for the cow. The goat only has 2. And I'm going to make her a little bit sway backed here and then give her a little bit of roundness in her tummy. There. That's what I was missing. A little bit more on the rear end for that back leg. There. Okay, Madam Cow. So again, I'm going to draw the body and the neck and the head. And I'm just going to give myself a very light beginning so that I don't go too quickly into the wrong proportions. I'm going to have the front leg about here, and I'm going to have the back leg about here. And then I'm going to plot the points for the different parts of the leg. So the hip is going to be here, the back hip, and then I have the knee here, and then I have the ankle here, and then the hoof will be somewhere here. And as you get lower down on the body of the horse, things get skinnier. So here I go more using the narrow edge of my crayon and can widen a little bit as I go along. So again, it just takes loads of practice. I'm not awesome at it, but I've been practicing. So I'll be perhaps better than you, but I'm not bragging because I know that for me this is not an easy thing. And then the tail, if I want to bring another leg in here, I might just do this part of the leg with the hoof. That's standing a little bit towards the inside, right? So then these will be standing fairly straight. There's a little bit of a knee, and then the hoof. And then it has that little part that sticks out in the back. And I can bring the other one down just inside here. It's a little knee. And this leg. You can see that my neck is perhaps a little bit too long. And that's okay. So here, because I did this lightly, I can go over it with the background and it won't mess up the composition. So here I have one ear here, and I have another ear on the other side. Here I have my little snout and the jaw of the horse. There. Okay, so here, where these parts are that I know I'm not going to like to have permanent, those can have the backgrounds drawn on top of them, and they will bring more clarity to the shape of the animal. Okay, so I have to draw the mane here. Let's get some darker color. Let's see what we have here. Some dark mane. And then here my tail. Right, if I want to put a little darkness on the hoofs. Here's my horse. And then if we have another lion lying down, remember it's kind of long shape, lying down on the ground, and then the neck with the head this one, the lady lion. Have one ear here and one ear here. The little nose. The mouth. And then remember she had sort of her elbow with her paw. Like so. Make her nice and long. So she's going to have this one leg bent. Right, and then the leg will come like this with the paw. And then her tail will come around like so. Like so, the lady lion. Give her a little darkness in her tail. There. So let's give it a little bit of hazy air in the back. Hazy warm, some warm air. Lighter and brighter as we go to the top. There. I actually like her. She's quite pretty. There. The lady lion and the Mr. Lion.